Every Nigerian has the right to live in any part of the country, irrespective of tribe or religion. But today, some Nigerians have taken laws into their hands and can now decide who comes to their state and how long one stays, which is a very bad approach to the peace we long to have in the country. Today was a bad day in Oyo State as angry youth stormed a market, burning down the shops of HAUSA traders and injuring several others. The reason for their actions is yet to be known, as there have not been any case of tribal war between the HAUSA and Yorubas in Oyo State. Not only the HAUSAs are going to be affected by this terrible action of the youth, because most of the shops belong to the Yorubas. Governor Makinde is really working hard to boost the security situation in Oyo State by organizing the Amotekun properly to curtail the rising case of Fulani attacks in the state. Let the governor meet with various traditional rulers to talk to their people so as to bring a lasting solution to the state and its environs. Okay. Well, we all know what has been happening in the country for more than a month now. More than a month, we all know what has been happening. At this junction, and I will continue to say it, at this junction, some people will be telling you that, don't you know that the president is not this, is not this. But at this junction, we don't even want to know what people have been speculating or whatever. For a government or a president who always talks about patriotism, since the Igbo incident happened, we all know how tough it was. The president did not come out to say anything. No. Who has been speaking? Femi Adesina and Gabashew. Femi Adesina, Gabashew. Femi Adesina, Gabashew. Is this how a country is built on? The problem we are having now, as we speak today, is the president. Is because the president is not acting as the president, the vice president. Of course, if the president does not move, what do you expect the vice president to do? It's not going to do anything. Or are we going to say that the president is incapacitated? On a face value, let us look it at that, irrespective of what anybody is thinking. Because the more the president continues to keep quiet, the more the government gets embarrassment. The more embarrassment they get. Because I see no reason why this kind of a thing will be happening. Whosoever that is right or wrong, when children are fighting in the house, the father will come. As the father figure will come and douse the tension. That is when you know that there's the family, there's a man in the family, there's a father in the family. But what do we have? Can we now say we are in a saner environment? At this junction, the president does not even come out to say anything. That is to tell us that the country is being embarrassed. The government, the president is embarrassing the whole nation. Do you know what is hearing? You know what is watching? See what is happening everywhere. And this man cannot come out. That is to tell you that there is form of incompetence somewhere. Something, that loophole, they are trying to hide it. Just like I said, irrespective of whatever anybody is going to be thinking. But at this junction, it is glaring. Because of this lacuna that is making everybody to say this and this and this and this and that. And those people have been proven right as we speak now. Because there's nothing anybody is going to say. Everybody is looking at the presidency. And now that is why, since the leadership is not functioning, that means people have to do what they feel like doing. They have to do what they feel like doing. Even the so-called governors across board, we don't even know what they are doing. Everybody just saying whatever he or she likes. At least most of them are men. The governor of Zamfara is accusing the governor of Kaduna. The governor of Kaduna is accusing the governor of Kano State. They are just back and forth like that. The House of the Senate, the Senate President Ogbugudu, that one just sit down like what I don't know. He just sit down, see as he sit down for there. You can't even hear any categorical statement from him. Apart from few lawmakers that are speaking, and you can't even hear anything meaningful from the Senate President. The chieftains, the APC chieftains, all of them. At this junction, you are still thinking about 2023. Both APC and PDP, those big wigs across parties. All of you, you are keeping quiet. You cannot even say, where is the president? Where is the president at this junction? Anytime Femi Adesina is being interviewed, you could see the stress in him. You could see how he struggles to answer questions, and he will be angry. He's struggling to answer questions, and he will be going off point. They will be going off point because there's something that all of them are hiding. To the extent that even the vice president is just being kept like a baby that cannot even talk, that does not know his left from his right. So all of these things that are happening now, what does it take the leadership at the center to make a statement? A peaceful statement that will calm everybody. No, what do we have? No. This is the result of all the failure of the leadership. This is the end result. Abba. Well, let the governor of this state, Makinde, let him deal with this. I think they told Sunday Igboho not to do anything. That the governor, the constituted authority, will take over. The constituted authority will do the needful. But see, I think there's a relative peace in Southeast for the now. But what do we have in Yoruba land? The question is being put up that why is it that this S-men, the Fulani or whatever, they are so confrontational? Well, all these stupidities are caused by federal government. Exactly. Is there a government in Nigeria and brave civilians are to attack one tribe without any fear of consequence? Let's say enough now, or let not separate from the south. And all this trouble and problems are brought up by injustice among citizens. Well, HAUSA people cost on themselves because they allow Fulanis to mingle with them. Yes, everybody will be saying what he or she likes. And someone is saying, my brother, it is true, I'm Igbo. I'm seriously in pain. Everything that is happening in this country, we live in peace before Buhari came into power. Everything destroying just like a joke. We all now need to wake up from our slumber. It's getting more messy now than ever. Restructuring is too late. There's so much bitterness now in the land. The only option is to divide. We Yoruba must cut off ourselves from Nigeria. Hausas should deny Fulanis now before it gets too late if they wish to survive this revolution. The time is coming when you will see any Fulani man in the streets and, just take them out. The real politicians will soon begin to apply for money for prayers and youth settlements. All the governors responsible for any breaches of security. I think the chief security knew the culprits. So guys, let's say your opinion concerning this.